Hi, I'm Randi Whitman, and I'm coming to you from Frog Temple Pilates here in Chicago. And we are going to do 30 minutes of intermediate Pilates. So grab yourself a mat, make sure you have enough space around you, get a bottle of water, a towel, and let's get started. So go ahead and lay down on your mat all the way. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the mat, arms at your sides. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up first. So take a big breath in through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth, softening your ribs, feeling your sternum soften, breathing three-dimensionally into your rib cage. So trying not to just breathe into the front of your ribs, but into the sides of your ribs, into the back ribs. So take another breath in, filling that up like you're filling up a balloon. And then exhaling, and as you exhale, you want to kind of empty that balloon. And we'll do it one more time, trying to expand your inhale, extend it, longer inhales and longer exhales. And then take the arms all the way up and back. We're going to inhale them back. Open your arms wide and exhale them around and down. And do that again. Inhale the arms up, reaching. Open your arms, exhale as they come around. And reverse that. Inhale out and up, moving through the shoulder girdle, across the ceiling and down. And again, inhale out and back, across the ceiling and down. And we're just going to turn the head to the right, stretching the left side of your neck. And turn the head to the left, stretching the right side of your neck. Bring your head back to center. We're going to slide your hands underneath your heads. Thumbs will be right at the base of your skull. And pull your head away from your neck, giving yourself some nice traction, some space in between your cervical vertebrae. Take a breath in again. And as you exhale, curl the chin in, lift your head, not your shoulders yet, just lift your head. So you're going to stretch the back of your neck. Lay your head back down like you're putting something really fragile back down. And curl back up, chin to chest, stretching the back of your neck. So we're not doing any core work just yet. Lay back down, pulling the head away from the neck. Lift your head, stretch the back of the neck. And now lift your shoulders, getting into your core. Slowly come back down, chin to chest, lengthening the neck as you lay your fragile head down. And it is fragile. So lift your head, chin to chest, curl yourself forward, shoulders come off the mat. Now make sure that your tailbone stays down in a neutral pelvis. So I don't want you to tuck here, lifting your hips, but keep your hips down, neutral spine. Lay yourself down slowly, pulling the head away from the neck. We're going to side bend, leaning, left elbow towards the left hip. Drag your body to the right, right elbow towards the right hip. And to the other side, left elbow, left hip. And drag yourself to the other side. Come back to center. Take another breath in, wiggle yourself into the mat a little bit, just kind of burrow yourself into the sand. Lift your head first, curl the shoulders forward, and then float your legs up into a tabletop position. You're going to flex your feet and extend your legs, point, bring it back. Inhale out, exhale back. Again, feeling the weight of your tailbone sinking deep into the sand. Reach and bend. Spread your toes out. Make sure your head feels heavy in your hands and that your belly is doing the work to hold you up. Not your hands, not your neck, but your core. 2 more times. And last one, bend your knees. Go right into a frog position, heels together, knees apart. If you need a break, take it. But extend the legs and bend. Inhale out, exhale back. So if you need to lower your head, Always feel free to do that. Inhaling out, exhaling back, resting your shoulders, curling high. The head is still heavy, tailbone is heavy. Last two. Last one, you're going to stay out here and clap your heels together, 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 together. Crossing over, under, and bend your knees back to you. Bring them together and lay back down. All right, stretch those legs out long, shake them out. Reach your arms back, stretch out your belly muscles that we were just working. And then drag your arms around to your sides, bring your knees to you, and we're going to go into hundreds. So take a big breath in here. Exhaling, curl forward, reach your arms and legs long, and pump the arms. So a long breath in, and a big exhale. So we're going to add bending your knees to you slowly, and then slowly extend the legs out. Do that again. Inhale, bring them in close. Exhale, extend them and reach. Do that again. Big exhale. Inhale, bend, making sure your arms live on your back, not coming off of your chest. And out. Two more like this. Big breath in. One more time. Exhale. Bend your knees. Hold your legs. Curl a little bit higher. Turn your head left. Turn your head right. Again, back and forth. And just lay back down. Put your feet on your mat. Let your knees open and bounce those knees a few times. So straighten your legs out all the way. We're going into a roll up. So lift your arms, curl forward, coming up and over your legs, and stretch. Curl back slowly, roll through your spine. And again, inhale up, round. So instead of just falling over the legs, think of this as an up and over shape. Up through your center and over instead of just lay on the legs. So curl back, roll yourself down, and again, up and over like a big bridge. And back, breathe your way down, twice more. Legs stay together. One more time, coming up. We're going to stay forward this time, over the legs. Lift your head, lift your chest, arching your spine. Even if you need to bring the hands back on the legs a little bit. And then round back over the legs. Same thing again. Look up, lift your chin and chest. We're going to stay here and reach out past your legs. Come all the way up, arms by the ears. Open your arms wide and put your hands on the mat right next to your hips. So we're going to flex your feet, wipe your hands on the mat, and reach for your feet. Uncurl your spine from the base of the spine up. Arms behind your ears a little bit, and then open the arms and take them down. And do that again. Inhale, wipe your hands on the mat. Uncurl, get movement out of your spine. Inhale, up and around. One more time. Reach, toes are back still. Uncurl, grow tall, and then open the arms. All right, so bring the soles of your feet together. You're going to actually scoot forward on your mat. Give yourself room to roll. Hold on to your ankles and take those feet off the floor. Find your balance right here. So extend just one leg first, all the way out. If you need to hold higher on your leg, you can. And bend your knee. Left leg, extend it. Now make sure you're not holding for dear life with your hands. Hold your leg up with your core instead and bend the knee. Extend the right leg. Maybe let go for a moment. Can you let go? I like to say ta-da when I do that. And grab the leg. Left leg, extend it, let go. Ta-da. Hold the ankle and bend your knee. Both legs, extend them. We're going to stay right here. So how are you going to hold your legs up here? Use your belly, not your hands. Can you let go? And re-grab and bend your knees. Both legs again, extend. You're going to stay right here and we're rolling with this. So look at your belly, roll back, lift the hips, come back up, and that's your exhale. So hips high, breathe out to come back up. And again, look at your belly and look at your feet when you get back up. One more time, look at your belly. Stay right here at the top. Bring your legs together. You're going to let go and just balance in teaser position. So bend your knees, tap the floor with your toes, extend. Bend and extend. Keeping your neck light, nice and long. Your waist is long. Hold your ankles here and we roll. So inhale, lift the hips. It takes an exhale to get back up. 2 more times, hips high, big exhale, massaging the muscles alongside your spine. Stay here at the top, let go again, and put your feet down and roll down slowly, slowly, all the way down. All right, so extend your legs up to the ceiling, arms on your mat. If you need to, put a little pillow underneath your hips if you're feeling tight in the hamstrings, hard to say. We're going to take your legs to the right, full circle, and in the center, a hip lift. Other way, full circle, and in the center, a hip lift. So you inhale the whole way around, exhale to go up, inhale around, maybe make your circle a little bit bigger, a little lower. Last one, lower, lift, and bend your knees right here. So bounce your heels on your bottom a few times. Extend your legs back up to the ceiling. You're going to cross your ankles, cross your feet up nice and tight, and lift the hips and lower. Lift and lower. Every time it's an exhale, low belly, and switch the cross of your legs and exhale up. Again. 2 more times. Last one, and bend your knees. Rock yourselves up to sitting. Okay, so straighten those legs out all the way. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left. Wiggle into the hips. Bring your hands to the mat right next to you, and we're going to do boomerang. It's called boomerang. So your hands are on the mat. We're going to lean back, take your legs with you, and go all the way over. Switch the cross. Come on up. Reach for your feet or hold your legs, either way. And then just lower your legs down. So we do that again. Press into your hands, lift the legs all the way over. Switch. Come on up. Reach for your legs or hold them. And then just lower them gently down. So we're going to add to that. Press into your hands, take the legs over. Quick switch. Come on up. Look at your feet, reach for them. Bring your arms behind you, hands together here. Stretch. Lower your legs. Lift your arms way up high here. Carefully let go of your hands. Don't let them fly apart. Take them around to your toes and drag your hands on the mat as you roll back up. So we'll do that again. Hands on the mat, curl back, take the legs with you, switch your cross, come on up and reach for your feet. Take your arms behind you, open the chest, keep your eyes on your toes, lower the legs, lift the arms, take your arms around to your toes all the way. You're going to drag your hands on the mat as you roll yourself back up. Boomerang. Okay, let's swing yourself around to laying on your side. But we'll be right up on your elbow. Need to hook up here. So you're on your elbow, knees are together, heels are together. You're going to lift your hip off the mat and open the knee and close the knee. The other arm's going to be high. So we're going to add, open the knee, and as you close the knee, reach through the space. Do that again. Open the knee and reach through this space here. Making sure that elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Protect your shoulder always. Inhale up, exhale down. So we're working obliques, glute medius. One more time, up, and then just have a seat and swing your legs around to the other side. So propping yourself up on the elbow to start. Knees are together. We're going to lift your hip off the mat. Let the knees open, the heels are together. Reach your other arm up high. Stretch yourself out tall. Bring your knee down, reach through the space. And again, open it up and reach through the space here. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, twisting your spine, breathing as you move. 2 more times. Inhale, press back. Exhale, twist. Last one. And exhale. Bring your hip down. We're going to come around to laying on your belly. So bring your hands right underneath your hip bones. Press your hip bones into your hands and lift your legs way up high. Clap your heels together, together, together. This is called grasshopper. Roll the shoulders back. Keep your neck long. And cross over, under, and a double over, under. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep those shoulders open. And then rest the legs down, turn your head. Take a little moment. And then we'll look down again. Lift your legs again from here. And we'll do little swims, kicks. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Using your glutes, glute max to be exact. Shoulders are back, neck is long. And rest everything down again. Turn your head and take a little moment. Take your hands out from under your hips. You're going to push up to hands and knees. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. You're going to turn your toes up behind you and try to really get those toes to bend. Really important to get your feet to be mobile. You're going to take your knees a little off the mat, keeping a flat back. So use your core to hold yourself here. Shoulder girdle also. Low belly pulled in and lower your knees gently. So that can get wristy. If you need to, just circle that out a little bit. And then we'll do it again. So flat back, pull the head back on the neck, lift your knees off your mat, and just hold this position. Find your core. We're going to add to it. Bring in your right knee to your armpit, put it back. Left knee, put it back. So a super small movement. Bring it in and back. Not easy. Looks easy. But keep it going. And in. One more each side. And in. Put both knees down. Turn the toes over. Sit back in your child's pose. If you want, bring your hands back to your feet. Hold on to your heels. Like to give your feet a little bit of a massage here. Your feet will thank you. And then take those hands again right underneath your shoulders. We'll do a little bit of a cat-cow, rounding your back and arching your spine, looking up, let those ribs drop. And again, inhale, round, and exhale to arch. So come back to a neutral spine position. Extend one leg back. Again, bending the toes, reaching back through the heel. Bring your other leg back also. So just reach those heels way back and then forward. And back and forward. So the ankles are moving, but really think about your core lifting you, bringing you over your hands. Not just the ankles doing the work. Back and forward, twice more. Try not to lift your hips too high here. And then keep your heels back. Lift your hips back into downward facing dog. Lowering both heels, you might need to move your feet a little forward or a little back. But spread your fingers out. Drop your armpits towards the mat. Shift your weight forward into a plank position, all the way. Lift your hips back up, down dog. Forward into your plank. Do that 2 more times. Hips up, reach them back. Forward into your plank. One more time, hang in there. And forward into your plank, put your knees down, turn the toes over, and just sit back all the way. Hands back to the feet for your foot massage. Rub those feet. They love it. It's better than rubbing someone else's feet. And then uncurl your spine, sit up all the way, nice and tall. We're gonna come up to kneeling to the center of your mat. Okay, so take your right hand, you're gonna make a fist. Put your fist on the mat just below your shoulder and extend your opposite leg. So your other hand will be here on the hip. Make sure that hand is right under you, not too far, not too close. Lifting your extended leg in parallel, tap and lift, tap and lift. Keep it going. The other arm can be where it is on the hip, behind the head, or even extended. I'm going to keep my hand up here, reaching high. Make sure your knee is pointed forward. We're going to tap in front of your mat, behind your mat. So these are called sidekicks, kneeling, for obvious reasons. We're kneeling, doing sidekicks. Keep it going, up and over, a couple more, and back. Keep your leg high. We're going to bring your hand to your head and bend your knee. Lower your knee, lift it. Little fire hydrants. Keep going, down and lift twice more. Last one. Stay right here. We're going to come up to kneeling. We'll have a moment in the middle. Sit back on your heels, hands on the knees, round your back, hang your head. Take a breath. And then come all the way back up for the other side. So make a fist. If you have a ring, you might want to turn it. Press your fist down into the mat. Extend your opposite leg. You're going to lift that leg. Tap, lift. Remember, your hand can be here, here, or extended high. Oops. Keep it going. Tap, lift. Try not to have a lot of weight on that hand that's on the ground. Lighten it up just a little bit. Then tap the floor in front and in back, in front and back. Keep it going. Keep your neck long, your spine long. We've got 4 here, 3, stay with it. Keep your leg high, bend your knee, hand to the head. We do little fire hydrant lifts and lift. Keep it going. These aren't easy. And 3 more. 2 and 1. Come on up to kneeling. Sit back on your heels. Hold on to your kneecaps and just round your spine. We'll go into an arch spine. So look up and round your spine. One more time. Look up, arch the spine. Come back to center, have a seat on your bottom. Extend your legs out in front of you again. And we'll lay all the way down. So bend your knees, arms at your sides. Spread your fingers out, spread your toes out. Curl all the way up into a bridge. We'll stay here in a bridge. Scoot your shoulders closer together underneath you. So just rock side to side. Interlace your fingers, palms together. So this is about stretching out the shoulders, the chest, the pecs. We're going to walk those feet just a little closer together. Bring your right knee to your belly. Extend that leg high, flex your foot. Lower your hips like you're going to sit down, but come back up. Down and up, down and up. Pushing through that left foot, left hamstring, left glute. Keep it going. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee, put that foot down gently. Bring the other leg all the way up. Flex your foot. Lower the hips and lift. All right, so your working leg is your right leg. Pushing through the right foot, finding the right hamstring, the right glute. Not hard to find. 3 and 2. Bend your knee, gently put that foot down, separate your feet a little bit, separate your hands and shoulders, and we're going to roll down all the way. So let's bring the soles of the feet together, let your knees open, hands on the inner thighs, and just bounce those knees a few times. Talk to your hip flexors. Take your hands to the top of your thighs, right at the crease where your thigh meets your pelvis, and push your thighs away from you. All right, find that space between the femur and your pelvis. Create some space. And that's very Pilates, you guys, finding space throughout the body, between the joints. Give yourself more freedom of movement that way. Bring your knees back together in the center. You're going to extend the legs and arms. Curl forward. We're coming up to teaser. Lift your legs and roll back down. So inhale up, exhale, inhale up. Twice more. Last one, up and down. Give your knees a hug. Rock yourself right up to sitting. You're going to go right down onto your forearms. So open up the chest here. Walk your feet a little closer to you. These are called hip circles. You're going to bring your knees to your belly. Open up the chest. Try not to sink here. Keep your neck long, chest open. Take your knees to the right and up and over to the left. So you start kind of simple, just twisting and twist. Now stay to the right and extend both legs out. We're going to bring them up and over and up and over. So maybe you'll go way over, but don't get stuck. And way over. One more time. Over. Come to the center. Bend your knees. Come on up to sitting and stretch forward over the legs. So that's called tick-tock, but now we're going to do the full circle back onto the forearms, and we do the full circle around and up and around and up. You can modify this by bending your knees and doing the whole thing with a bent knee. Still pretty hard that way. And around. One more time. And again, we come up to sitting, stretch forward over your legs. Good, so come on up. You're going to roll to your belly one more time, and then we'll get a nice stretch. So long arms, long legs, rock the hips out. Press into the pelvis and lift your arms and your legs, and we'll do some swimming here. So long breath in, a long breath out. Keep going, moving, moving, moving. Swimming to shore. You're almost there. And we rest down. So again, we are going to turn the toes over, back into your plank position, and back to downward facing dog. Drop your head. Bend one knee, lower a heel, and switch. And switch again. And switch again. Both heels up. And lower your knees, come into a child's pose, all the way back. Hands back to the feet. We're going to give those feet one last massage. Squeeze, squeeze. And then uncurl your spine. Swing your legs around to the front. We're going to just sit cross-legged here. Take your arms out in front of you and reach. Hang your head, stretch out your hips. Take a big breath into your upper back bones. Just allow yourself to just drop in. The heavy head. Uncurl your spine. Take your hands behind you to switch your legs. And then come on up again, reach forward all the way. Heavy head again. This should feel different than the other side when our legs were crossed the other way. Uncurl your spine. We'll finish with a side stretch over. Stay here, bend your top arm and reach And the other side. All the way over, bend, and reach, and come back up. Both arms reach high, inhale, and exhale down. One more time, inhale up, and exhale. So there you go, 30-minute intermediate Pilates. You did it. Good job, you guys. See you next time.